So we'll start off with the presentations. First, we have Kirti. Kirti, you can unmute.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I'm audible or visible?
Yeah.
Is my screen visible, sir?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. Welcome to my presentation. My project name is Cloud-Based Investment Platform, building a scalable and secureable infrastructure for stock market investing. And my task name is Project Curriculum. So today table of content is first is cloud computing, features of cloud computing, and the benefit of cloud computing, service models, deployment.
Kirti, I can only see the first slide. Have you moved to the next slide?
Yes, sir.
Uh, no, I can't see the second slide that you're on.
Now, sir.
Yeah, I can.
So these are the table of content. First is cloud computing, and next is features of cloud computing, benefits of cloud computing, service models, deployment models, cloud service providers, cloud computing in stock market investing, key components, AWS service for cloud-based stock market investment, and advantages of using AWS for stock marketing investment. And last is conclusion. So start with what is cloud computing. So basically, cloud computing is the delivery of a different service through the internet. These resources include tools and application like data storage servers, uh, uh, database networking, and software. These are the features of cloud computing. And first is resource pooling. Second is on-demand self-service. Third is easy maintenance. Fourth is scalability and rapid elasticity. And fourth is economical measure and reporting service, security, automation, resiliency and availability. And last is large network access. So first is resource pooling. Resource pooling means that a cloud service provider can share resources among multiple clients, each providing a different set of service according to their needs. It's a multi-client strategy that can be applied to store data storage, processing, and deliver the service. And second is on-demand self-service. On-demand self-service, it is the one of the most important features of cloud computing. This enable the client to continuously monitor server uptime and capability and allocated network storage. This is a fundamental features of cloud computing, and a customer can also control the computing capability according to their needs. And third is easy maintenance. Easy maintenance, that means it is easily maintained. Servers are easily maintained and downtime is minimal or sometimes zero. Cloud computing powered resources often undergo server update to optimize their capability and potential. And updates are more reliable and with devices and perform faster than previous server versions. And fourth is scalability and rapid elasticity. A key features and advantages of cloud computing, it's rapid elasticity, rapid scalability. This cloud feature enable cost-effective handling of workload that require a large number of servers, but only for a short period. Fifth is economical. This cloud feature help in reducing the IT expenditure of the organization. In cloud computing, client need to pay the administration for the space used by them. There is no cover up or additional charges that need to be paid. Administrator is economical and more often than some space is allocated for free. Sixth is measured and reporting service. Reporting service is one of the many cloud features that make is the best choice for organization. Uh, Seventh is security. Data security is one of the most features of the cloud computing. Cloud service make a copy of the stored data to prevent any kind of data loss. If one server loses data by any chance, the copied version is restored from the other server. These features come in handy by multiple users are working on a particular file in real time, and one file suddenly gets corrupted. It is automation. Automation is a features of cloud computing. The ability of cloud computing to automatically install, configure, and maintain a cloud service is known as a automation. And ninth is resiliency and availability. Resiliency means uh, ability of a service to quick recover from any disruptions. And large network access means a big part of cloud characteristics is its usability. The client can access cloud data or transfer data to the cloud from any location with a device and internet connection. And these are the benefit of cloud computing: flexibility, work from anywhere, cost saving, automatic update, disaster recovery. So first is flexibility. Flexibility Flexibility means cloud computing lets user access files using web-enabled service such as a smartphone or laptop. The ability to simultaneously share document and other file over the internet can facilitate collaboration between employees. Cloud service are very easily scalable, so your IT need can be increased or decreased depending on the need of your business. And second is work from anywhere. A user of cloud system can work from any location as long as you have an internet connection. Most of the major cloud service offer mobile application, so there are no restrictions on what type of device you are using. It allow users to be more productive by adjusting the system to their work schedule. Cost effective. Using web-based service eliminated the need of a large expenditure or implementing and maintaining the hardware. Cloud service work on a pay-as-you-go subscription model. Automatic update. With cloud computing, your server are of permissions and are the responsibility of the service provider. Provider updates system automatically, including security update. This saves your business time and money from doing it yourself, which could be better spent focusing on other aspects of your organization. And last is disaster recovery. Disaster recovery means cloud-based backup and recovery ensure that your data is secure. Implementing robust disaster recovery was once a problem for small business, but cloud solution now provide this organization with a cost effective solution with the expertise they need. Cloud service save time, avoid large investment, and provide a third party experience from your company. So move to our next slide. Cloud service model. So for IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. IaaS stand for infrastructure as a service, PaaS stand for platform as a service, and SaaS stand for software as a service. So first is IaaS, the most basic category of cloud computing service. With IaaS, infrastructure as a service. You rent IT infrastructure, server and virtual machines, storage, network, operating system from a cloud provider on a pay-as-you-go basis. Uh, PaaS, platform as a service, refer to cloud computing service that supply an on-demand environment for developing, testing, delivering, and managing software applications. Platform as a service is designed to make it easier for developer to quickly create web or a mobile app without worrying about setting up or managing the underlying infrastructure of server, storage, network, and database need for development. And the last is SaaS. SaaS, software as a service, is a method for delivering software application over the internet on demand and typically on a subscription basis with software as a service. Cloud provider host and manage the software application and underlying infrastructure and handle any maintenance like software upgrades and security patching. User connect to the application over the internet, usually with a web browser on their phone, tablet, or PC. So next slide is deployment model. So these are the deployment models: private, public, and hybrid cloud. So private cloud. A private cloud refer to cloud computing resources used exclusive by a single business or organization. A private cloud can be physically located on the company on-site data center. Some companies also pay third-party service providers to host their uh, private cloud. A private cloud is one in which the service and infrastructure are maintained on a private network. And second is public cloud. Public cloud are owned by and operated by third party uh, जो cloud service providers which deliver computing resources like server and storage over the internet. And third is hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud combine of public and private clouds bound together by technology. They allow the data and application to be shared between them by allowing data and application to move between private and public cloud. A hybrid cloud gives your business greater flexibility and more deployment option and help optimize your existing infrastructure, security, and compliance. So move to our next slide. Yeah. So cloud service provider. Uh, so basically, what is a cloud service provider? A cloud service provider is a third party company offering a cloud-based platform, infrastructure, application, or storage service. And these are the top cloud service provider: AWS. AWS stand for Amazon Web Service, Azure, Google, and Oracle. And the cloud computing in stock market investing. So cloud computing has enabled automation of many tasks such as data and risk management. And second thing is real-time data allow investor to make better informed decisions. Move to our next slide. Key components. These are the key components: algorithm, trading engine, market data adapter, exchange, broker adapter, data store. First is algorithm trading engine. It is the solution core where, for example, trading strategy are creating and get and operated using historical and real-time data, managing interaction with other solution components and providing user with analytics and reporting capabilities. And second is market data adapter. Market data adapter sheet engine with different data types such as real-time market data, historical price data, and others. And next is exchange adapter. Manage the interaction with the exchange or broker, for example, to place, revoke, order status, and other tasks. And last is data store. It provides a durable and secure data responsibility used for algorithm trading engine. And AWS service for cloud-based stock market investment. Uh, these are the service for a cloud-based token market investment: Amazon S3, Data Exchange, Amazon Athena, AWS Glue, Amazon SageMark Maker. So first is Amazon S3. S3 stands for Simple Storage Service. Amazon Simple Storage Service is an object storage service that offers industry-leading scalability, data availability, security, and performance. And you can Amazon S3 to store and retrieve any amount of data at any time from anywhere. And second is data exchange. AWS data exchange allow you to consolidate your integration across data providers and receive your data using a single API. And you can easily subscribe to a new data product and migrate any existing data feeds through the bring your own subscription features. And third is Amazon Antenna. Amazon Antenna is a service that enable a data analytic to perform interactive query in the web-based cloud storage service. And Amazon Glue, AWS Glue. AWS Glue is a serverless data integration service that make it easy for analytics user to discover, prepare, move, and integrated data for multiple sources. And last is Amazon Maker. Amazon SageMaker is a fully managed service that enable data scientists and developers to quickly and easily build, train, and deploy machine learning and model at any scale. So yeah, these are the advantages of using AWS for stock market investment, business agility, leveraging the ability to quickly and easily access technology, continue innovation provided by AWS service, pay as you go model. So first is business agility, is the ability of an organization to adopt to market change quickly, respond rapidly, and flexibility to customer demand and be continuously at a competitive advantages. Leverage the ability to quickly and easily access technology, continuous innovation provided by AWS service. Pay as you go model means is a payment method for cloud computing that charge based on usage. So we come on the conclusion. Cloud computing is used across the globe to make the work of professional easier and more efficient with advantages such as reliable setup and reduced cost. And by managing the challenges related to cloud computing, one can successfully trade best test and find the right strategy for implementation in different situations in the market. And although it has fair share of benefit and challenges in trading, cloud computing in evolving, improving, or tracing towards becoming the next big thing in the world of technology and finance. So if you have any question, please ask. And if you have any query, my mail is Kirti Kashyap 1250@gmail.com. Thank you so much, sir. I have done my PPT, sir.
Yeah, Kirti. Yeah. The presentation was nice. Content was nice. There was no issue with everything that you've presented as well. Only one thing that I would say is that try to bring in more energy into the presentation. It felt quite what do you say, monotonous, and you felt low on energy as well. So try doing that. Other than that, it was all fine. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Can I leave, sir?
Yeah, you can leave.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Then we have Merc. Merc, you can unmute.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So is it visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay, so my name is Merc Gonsalves and I'm from the web developer group. And this is my task, that is creating a stock market data web application using Adalo, and then through that showing you a full walkthrough of how I use Adalo. So these are the contents that I'll be going through. So we start with the introduction, then the objectives of this presentation, then the features of Adalo, then I'll show you a preview and then take you through how Adalo works, and then do a demonstration of the website, then some of the challenges of working with Adalo, and then finally we end with the conclusion. So then now moving to the introduction. Now Adalo, it is a no-code platform which can be used by a lot of beginners who might not have a lot of experience in coding, or are not really familiar with any form of coding. So if they have, like say, suppose you're kind of an entrepreneur or a freelancer, or you just want to create something, you just want to go out of your comfort zone, want to try something new, and you have no experience with coding, Adalo is a great website that you can use to create web pages, to create your own website, which people can visit. And the best part about this is it's very easy to understand and use. And the reason why is because it already has some pre-built components, and you don't really have to know how to code to understand how all of these things work. And then you can just drag and drop. This is basically a very good functionality provided by Adalo. You can just drag and drop all of these pre-built components onto your website. And you can already figure out, or you can watch some tutorials as to how these components function. And you have full freedom as to what you want to customize as to how it will look like. And then you can, this is a very dynamic web page, so it can be on it can be viewed on a desktop, or it can even be viewed on a mobile phone. And then any changes made can be instantaneously projected straight onto the final project. So it doesn't take time to show on the final web application any of the changes that are made. So this all is really good for any new beginners or for any new entrepreneurs who have like some really good idea that they want to put out. That and also if that normally if you don't know how to code and you need a website, you normally have to pay someone, and sometimes it can be quite a lot depending on how big the website could be. So this is a great way to create your own website. So then moving on to the objectives of this presentation, here we'll understand here we'll learn Adalo. So this is like we understand the process of how to create all of the how to create our own web page and how use all of these what do you call these components or whatever, all of the functions that you'll be putting onto the website that the user will interact with. So here you build a website using the various features, and you build a completely responsive website. And finally is the demonstration. So these are the features of Adalo. Here you have the pre-built components, as I said. These are pre-built, so you don't, so they always work properly. You don't really have to worry about the working. You can just watch some videos if you don't understand how some components work. Then the drag and drop functionality, which is again a really really good feature about Adalo, because a lot of people will not know how to code some certain parts, some certain features, so they can just drag and drop these certain features into it. And then there's a built-in database, and the databases are really important, to store all the records of a user or whatever, or any of the data that is required by the user. If it's needed to be stored, databases are really important. So Adalo provides a built-in database that you can use. It's completely at your disposal. You can create your own relationships in that. And then there is a cross-platform application building where it is very responsive. It is very responsive, and it can be viewed on multiple different screens. That is either a desktop, or it can be viewed on a phone, tablet, etc., like anything. And then there's also pre-built web page templates. So say you already have an idea in mind, like suppose you want to build like a blog or something. You can there are some templates which are the blog style, or you want to say like a gallery. You want to build a website that, or a web page that will show a gallery. So there are also those which are pre-built, so you can already use those. And then finally, there are API integrations which are behind a paywall. So you can integrate APIs into your website, but you'll have to pay a certain amount to access these features. So moving on to this, next we have the website preview and the demo. So starting with the preview, this is the preview of all the pages of my website. This will be the welcome page, which will take you to either the login or the sign up page, depending on if you have an account or not. And then here we have the home, the profile. Then if you want to update your profile, you can update it. Then there's the about section, the portfolio, and then there's the stock info. So moving on to the walkthrough of Adalo. Now this is the Adalo website where you can add components, where you can add, like say suppose text button or simple lists or any navigation bars, any lists, any buttons that you need to add to your website to for more interaction. You can use these, like there are forms and fields. So, and then you can also add you can also add new layouts, like say suppose these two columns, or if you say suppose a sign up and login page, if you want to create those, they already have pre-built, which you can also edit to make it to your liking. And then you also have multiple details where, say, suppose again, if I said as if you want a blog, or if you want, there are multiple, if you want to show like a gallery, or if you want to show posts or notifications, there are already pre-built layouts. Then moving on to the branding, this section is the color scheme uh, of your website. So here you can set the whole color scheme of your website. Then these are the screens. These are all of the different web pages that the user can visit. So here, these are all the web pages as shown on the right side over here. So like say, suppose clicking on one, you can view a screen. You can view multiple different screens. And then there are also, say, suppose this is a list. And then here you can also select some of the buttons that you have created, or say, suppose I select on this button, you can add multiple actions. Like suppose it will take you to another screen, it can link to another screen, it can take data from your database and it can output, it can, there are multiple different actions that you can make it do. So then moving on to the database, these are the databases that I have used in this project. If you want, you can create more, you can create relationships. So say suppose these are all the entities of this table, the users table. So you'll have like the email, the password, username, full name, then their profile image, etc. And then this will be the relationship. So these are again for the portfolio. This is for the user's portfolio. Every user will have a portfolio if they have to add stocks which they want to monitor or something. So yeah, again, we'll have like the stock name, we'll have the image of the stock, we'll have its ID, then we'll also have the relationship with which user is having which portfolio, and then which portfolio has which stocks. So then that way we also have stocks where we have all the different values of it. And then again, with the portfolio, it has a relationship as to which portfolio consists of which stocks. And then finally, we have the settings where you can change the whole, you can basically, this will be for creating your own logo. This is for the website name or anything. Then you can publish, but publishing is again behind a paywall where you'll again have to upgrade to publish. Then these are the analytics as to how many people have visited and how many people have interacted and for how long. And then this is just the version history. So then moving on to the demonstration of the website, we have, this will be the welcome page. And now since you already have an account, so this will be the front page. Now, these are the different stocks that I've added to the database. Let's say suppose Bajaj Finance, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank. Now, if you don't know which one to invest in, you can always read the description. If you want, you can. There's a view more option over there. So if you are not satisfied with reading the first half of the description, you can always read the full thing. And then if you say, suppose if you already know that you want to invest in this, or if you want to add this to your portfolio, you can directly add it. Or if you want, you can even view the details by clicking on this. And then here you'll have the option to add it to your portfolio. And then here you'll have all of the information of the company. And then this will be the performance analysis, like the opening, the closing, the upper circuit, lower circuit, the volume, etc. So this here, suppose if you want, you can even add it to portfolio. And then if you like check your portfolio, it will be added over there. So, and then also say, suppose you do not want this stock, you can directly just remove it from portfolio and it would disappear. And then we also have the about section, which is just about us page for the company or whatever you want to tell yourself about. And then finally, the portfolio page says, suppose we can also add some stocks directly from the home page. And it will directly show you in your portfolio page where you can again view the details. So if you want, you can also remove the stock and everything. And then finally, here we have the profile. At the bottom left, we have the profile where you can see, it will show you your name, your profile picture. This will be like your full name, your email, username, or whatever. And if you don't want, if you want to change some of the attributes, you can just edit your profile, which will take you to this new page where, say, suppose here you have your email, your password, your username, your full name, and then if you want, you can even change the photo. So after you can just then after that, if you want, you can update your user, and it will take you back to the profile page. So after that, and then there's the sign out and the delete. So after that, if you are done uh, doing anything that you are doing after you're done like monitoring your stocks or anything, you can just directly go to the sign out page and you can sign out. So then okay, so then moving on next to the challenges of Adalo. Now it does offer you a lot of customization, but even that is limited to basically you can't in the customization is limited in such a way that you there are multiple more types of lists or say suppose components that can be used but which are not offered by Adalo. So you're mostly just limited to whatever is offered by Adalo, and even API integrations are not possible. You can't do like pop-ups or something because a lot of these things are just hidden behind a paywall. Then again, limited free to use components. As I said, some components like if you want to integrate APIs or anything, is always it's like behind a paywall. If you want like a location tracking or something like that, again that's all behind a paywall. And there's again less freedom of creativity. So you can't actually with if you do it the traditional way and you program it yourself, you have absolute freedom as to what you want to create. Here you can't really, because here you're just normally limited to whatever is provided to you, and then you just have to drag and drop and play around with those things. And then finally, there are some performance issues where there is some sort of lagging normally that occurs, but then that I guess comes with because it's like a free plan. So then moving on to the conclusion. So Adalo is again a very easy to understand and it's very easy to use. And it's also extremely beginner friendly because you'll hardly ever require more than one or two tutorials to like completely understand as to how the whole website works. So again, no coding knowledge is required. So any new beginner or a new say suppose you're just new to coding, or if you just want to create a website for creativity purposes, or if you just want to, as an entrepreneur, you want to put out an idea over there so people can view it or something, you can easily create a website using Adalo. Then again, as I just mentioned, it has very limited customization, and then it's also very useful again to create basic web applications. You can't really create very high end with really good animations or really very eye catching websites, because you're just normally stuck with these components. And it also helps you, but it helps to build not very like very flashy websites, but it also helps to build very effective websites. And then these are the references I used to create the website. Again, here you have the Adalo tutorials, which I used. And then to get the data from the stock prices and all of their descriptions, I used moneycontrol.com. So any questions? Here's my email if you have any. Okay, I guess there are no questions. So thank you. That's the end.
Yeah, Merc, the presentation was nicely done. I do see a significant amount of improvement in the way you are, delivering your content and everything. Only one recommendation that I do have is that you could have improved the design of the website, I feel. You could have
Yes, sir.
selected like a decent color scheme. But other than that, yeah, I did see your efforts.
Okay, thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah. You can stop sharing the screen. I'll send you the scores on your mail, okay?
Yes, sir.
Mark, just give me 1 minute. I think there was a presentation. Uh, I don't know if it was you or someone else. Just let me check. Okay, it wasn't you. I did face some technical issues before, so a lot of people, I think 3 or 4 interns will have to give their presentations again. Okay, you're not on the list. You can leave the meet if you want. Then we have Rakhi. You can unmute. Rakhi, I don't think you're audible. You'll have to unmute. No, you aren't audible. You can try switching the audio to your laptop instead of your earphones. Raki, if you're facing technical issues, you should give it later. I think you were facing these issues the last time as well. You did not rectify them. Yeah, okay.
Hello, sir. Now I'm audible.
Yeah, you're audible. You can share your screen.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So
Can
my name is Rakhi. My project name is Cloud-Based Investment Platform and task allotted to me cloud computing application in stock market investing and am belong to cloud computing group. So this is the content of my task. First is introduction, overview of cloud computing, AWS services for cloud-based stock market investment, application, challenges in using cloud computing, service providers, future of cloud computing, difference between cloud computing and traditional computing, and last is conclusion. So first is cloud computing. So first we discuss about before and after cloud computing. So before the cloud computing, there is a client server cloud computing, which is basically a centralized storage in which all the software applications, all the data, and all the controls are reside another servers. And if a single user can access with a specific data to run a program, and user need to connect to the server, then gain appreciate user, and then connect the and user can do business. And after distributing computing come into a picture where all the computers are net are networked together, and there is and the resources when needed. And history of cloud computing. So first, cloud computing. Around 1961, John McChatty suggested in a speech at MIT that computing can be sold like a utility, just like a server or electricity. And in 1999, Salesforce.com started delivering application to user using a simple website. And in 2002, Amazon started Amazon Web Service, which start providing services like storage, database, and even human intelligence. In 2009, cloud computing enterprise application provided by Google Apps. And in 2009, Windows Azure launched by Microsoft, and companies like Oracle, HP have all joined. And first is the cloud computing. So what is cloud computing? Cloud computing, sir, give me to Sorry, sir, for distributing. So first, so we discuss about cloud computing. So what is cloud computing? Cloud computing is the on-demand availability of computing resources as services over the internet with pay-as-you-go pricing. Instead of buying, owning, and maintaining the servers, you can access technology services such as computing power, storage, databases, and as they needed basis from a cloud provider like there are following operations that we can do. So there are developing new applications and recovery of hosting blogs and websites and analysis of data, streaming videos and audios. Next slide is deployment models. There are 4 types of deployment models. First is public cloud, second is private cloud, third is hybrid cloud, fourth is community cloud. So we discuss about public cloud. What is public cloud? Public cloud is open to all the store and access information through the internet using the usage method. In the public cloud, computing resources are managed and operated by the cloud service provider. Example of public cloud is Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud. So second is private cloud. Private cloud is also known as an internal cloud, and it is used by the organization to build, manage their own data centers internally or by the third party. Example of private cloud is Amazon VPC. Third is hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud is a combination of public and a private cloud. Hybrid cloud is a partially secure because like services which are running on the public cloud can be accessed by anyone which the services can be accessed by which the services are running on private cloud can be accessed by on the organization users. Example of hybrid cloud is application like Google Apps, Gmail, and Google Drive. Last is community cloud. Community cloud allows the systems and services to assemble by a group of server organization to share the information between the organization and a specific community. It is owned, managed, and operated by one or more organization in the community, a third party, or a combination of them. Example of community cloud is a healthcare community cloud. So this is the overview of public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, and community cloud. So next slide is services of cloud computing. There are 3 types of services of cloud computing. First is IaaS, second is PaaS, third is SaaS. IaaS stand for infrastructure as a service. So infrastructure as a service is a computing infrastructure managed over the internet. The main advantage of using IaaS is that it helps the user to avoid the cost and complexity of purchasing, managing, and the physical server. Example of IaaS is Elastic Compute Cloud, Microsoft Azure, and etc. Second is PaaS. PaaS stand for Platform as a Service. Platform as a Service is created for the programmer to develop, test, and run and manage the application. Example of PaaS is AWS Elastic Beanstalk, etc. Third is SaaS. SaaS stands for Software as a Service. Software as a Service is also known as a on-demand service. It is a software where the application are hosted by a cloud service providers. User can access this application with the help of internet connection and web browser. Example of this software as a service is Gmail, Google Docs, etc. So there are a package software which includes application, data, runtime, middleware, operating system, virtualization, servers, storage, and networking. In infrastructure as a service, application, data, runtime, middleware, operating system are managed by user, and virtualization, server, storage, networking are managed by AWS. Platform as a service, only application and data are managed by user and all of others are managed by AWS. Software as a service In this, all these services are managed by AWS. Next slide is cloud computing architecture. So as we know, cloud computing technology is used by small and large organizations to store the information in the cloud and access from anywhere at any time using the internet connection. So cloud computing architecture is a combination of service-based and event-driven architecture. Cloud computing architecture include the two types, front end and back end. Front end means front end is used by the user used by the client. It contains client side interface and application that are required to access the cloud computing platform. The front end includes web services, Firefox, Internet Explorers, and many more. Second is backend. Backend is used by the service provider and it manages all the resources that are required to provide cloud computing services. It include whole amount of data storage, security mechanism, virtual machines, deploying models and servers, etc. Cloud computing architecture includes the three types of component. First is internet. Second is a application. Third is a service. So first is cloud infrastructure. Cloud infrastructure is a front-end development, front-end component. It provides GUI, graphical user interface, to interact with the cloud. Second is application. Application may be any software or platform that client want to access. Third is service. Service manage which type of service you to access according to the client requirements. So next slide is characteristics of cloud computing. There are many characteristics of cloud computing. First is agility, second is scalability, third is availability and reliability, fourth is cost, fifth is speed, and last is security. So first is agility. Agility, the cloud works in distributing computing environment. It shares the resources among user and works very fast. Second is scalability. A cloud offers on-demand provisioning resources on a large scale without any peak loads. Third is availability and reliability. Cloud has high availability and more reliable because the chances of the infrastructure failure are minimum. Fourth is cost. By using cloud computing, costs are reduced because to take the services of cloud computing. Fifth is speed. Resources are accessed in minutes with a few clicks. Security. Many cloud vendors offer a broad of policies, technologies, and controls that maintain the data security. So next slide is AWS services for cloud-based stock market investment. So first we discuss about stock market. So what is stock? Let's break down what is stock. Stock, also known as equities, it is a security representing partial ownership of public trading companies. So when you buy stocks in a company, it means you own a part of the company. Second is there are two types of stocks. So one is called a common stock and other is called a preferred stock. Second, so combination of stock market is which means investors can buy and sell share of companies. It is a set of exchange where companies issue share and others security for trading. It is also include over time containers marketplace which investor trade security directly with each other. So for example, if a company has 1 lakh of stocks, user buy thousands of them. It means you own a 1% of company. So there are 5 types of AWS services in cloud-based stock market investments. First is AWS S3. S3 stand for Simple Storage Service. AWS S3, Amazon Simple Storage Service. It is a scalable, high-speed, web-based cloud storage service. S3 provides a 99.99 durability, which that means 11.9 of durability. The service is designed for online backup, archiving of data and application on Amazon Web Services. Next is Amazon Athena. Amazon Athena is a interactive query service that makes it is simple to analyze data directly in Amazon S3 using standard SQL. Third is Data Exchange. Data Exchange is a service that it makes too easy for AWS customers to find, subscribe, and use third-party data in the AWS cloud. Fourth is AWS Glue. AWS Glue is a serverless data integration and ETL service that makes discovering, preparing, and combining data for data analysis, machine learning, application development simple to enable the data integration process smoother. Glue offers both visual and code-based tools. Last is Amazon SageMaker. Amazon SageMaker is a fully managed AWS service that enables data scientists, developers to quickly and easily build, train, and deploy machine learning models at any scale. So next is cloud computing application in stock market. So there are many application in cloud. So cloud service provide a many applications like art, business, data storage and backup, education, social management, and entertainment. So first is art. Cloud computing offers various art applications for quickly and easily design attractive cards and images. Some most commonly used cloud applications are used in stock market. Second is business. Business are based on cloud service providers. Today, every organization require a cloud business application to grow their business. It also ensures that business application 24/7 available to user. Third is data storage and backup. Data storage allow user to store information like data, files, images, audios, and videos on the cloud and access the information using internet connection. Fourth is education. Education sector becomes very popular. It offers various it offers many online distance learning platform and student information portals to the students. The advantage of using cloud in the field of education is that offers many visual classroom environments, ease of accessibility, secure data storage, scalability, greater reach to the students. Fifth is social application. So social application allow a large number of users to connect with others using social networking applications such as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And sixth is management. Cloud computing offers a various cloud management tools which help them manage all types of cloud activities such as resources deployment, data integration, data discovery. And last is entertainment. Entertainment industry uses a multi-cloud strategy to interact with the target audience. Cloud computing offers various types of entertainment applications such as online games and video conferencing. So next slide is challenging in using cloud computing. So there are five challenges in using cloud computing. First is data security and privacy. Second is interoperability. Third is portability. Fourth is dependence on service provider. Last is service quality. So first is data security and privacy. So as a public service, it becomes mandatory to provide a range of security to users with their confidential data. Cloud service provider has to ensure data integrity, availability, and confidently. Data should neither be alerted nor should be manipulated by others. But its owner it is considered the main challenging of cloud-based computing. It can be reduced by using security application for proper authentication of users, encrypted file systems. Second is interoperability. The application on one platform should able to appreciate service from the other platform. There is a interoperability for a smooth flow of services. Interoperability becomes necessary. It can be handled by the cloud technology by using web services. Third is portability. The application that is running on one cloud platform can be moved to a new cloud platform without challenging a functionality and in output. It should run similarly on every platform. Making a cloud platform is portable is task that is counted as a hard. Fourth is dependence on service provider. So users are dependent on the platform as a service provider for the availability, scalability, and reliability of the platform, which can be a risk if the provider experience outages to the other user. Last is service quality. Service quality is important factor when considering cloud-based solution. It has to provide availability and scalability to sustain the demands of the user for a longer time. So next slide is service provider. There are many service providers: Amazon Web Services, IBM Cloud, Oracle Cloud, Alibaba Cloud, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform, Salesforce. So first we discuss about Amazon Web Service. Amazon Web Service, it is the most successful cloud-based business Amazon Web Service, which is an infrastructure as a service offering the pays rent for virtual computers on Amazon infrastructure. Second is the Microsoft Azure platform. Microsoft is creating the Azure platform, which enables the .NET framework application to run over the internet as alternative platform for Microsoft developer. There is a classic platform as a service. Third is IBM Cloud. IBM Cloud is a collection of cloud computing services for business provided by IBM Corporation. It provides infrastructure as a service, software as a service, platform as a service. Next is Oracle Cloud. Oracle Cloud is a collection of cloud servers offered by Oracle Corporation, including infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. Next is Alibaba Cloud. Alibaba Cloud is the cloud computing of Alibaba Group, providing a global cloud computing services to power both their international customer online business and Alibaba Groups with own e-commerce ecosystem. Next is Salesforce. Salesforce, it is a cloud-based customer relationship management platform user for sales, marketing, and customer service. Next is Google Cloud. Google Cloud is a type of public cloud computing service offered by the Google. The platform includes a range of hosted service for compute, storage, database, application development that run on Google hardware. So next is future of cloud computing. So first is multi-cloud. Multi-cloud refers the presence of more than one or more cloud service, like more than one cloud service, like public or private. The service is a source from different cloud vendors. Multi-cloud distributed workloads along multi-cloud environment. Second is advanced security. Advanced security, including IBM, Dell, Intel on the edge solution. Edge computing is essential for offering a distributing computing model. It is an cloud trend that's stored locally. It lets you store data closer to the user instead on a central over. Next is edge computing over data center. In a cloud is integrating security with AI and machine learning. It helps automate the process of threat detections and preventions. IoT, Internet of Things. So one of the leading cloud computing trends, it is the rise of IoT platforms. Cloud computing and IoT are very closely technology as one provide like other a platform for access. An IoT platform is a cloud-enabling platform. IoT in the cloud acts as a mediator. It is used for the development and deployment of application, artificial intelligence. So one of the most popular application most popular application to look forward AI. So cloud computing increasing the impact and scope of AI. It enables smooth workflow and increased efficiency. AI powers cloud computing by managing data, providing insights. Last is serverless computing. Serverless computing. So serverless computing architecture allow companies to develop and run application without having to manage the physical servers. Cloud service providers will do the scaling and maintaining and upgrading. So next slide is the difference between cloud computing and traditional computing. So cloud computing, it refers to delivery of different services such as data, programs through internet on different servers. In traditional computing, user can access data only on system in which data is stored. So in cloud computing, it takes on third-party servers that is hosted by third-party hosting companies. In traditional computing, it refers to delivery of different services on local server. And in cloud computing, it is ability to access data anywhere at any time by user. And in traditional computing, it takes place on physical hard drives and website servers. Cloud computing is a fast, reliable, and stable internet connection to access information anywhere at any time. In traditional computing, it does not require any internet connection to access data or information. So next slide is conclusion. So cloud computing is used across the globe to make the work of professional easier and more efficient with advantages such as reliable setup and reduced cost. And cloud computing revolutions stock market investing by providing real-time processing, enhanced storage, and advanced analytics. And growth in cloud computing can be attributed to emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, edge computing, and serverless computing. Business seeking growth need to prepare to embrace the future. It is important to update it with the latest development in cloud technology. So this is the reference links. If you have any question, please ask me, and for any query, please contact me. Thank you. I'm done, sir.
Yeah, Rakhi. No problem with the content and anything as such. Only you just have to work on your communication skills. And also in like a few slides, I saw that you were reading out the points from the slides that have been mentioned. Don't try to do that, okay? Just put in the bullet points and just elaborate like you did in the remaining slides. Okay? Other than that, it was all fine. You can stop sharing your screen. Okay?
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yeah. I don't think we have any other interns left. So I'll be ending the meeting. Thank you everybody for joining in.